today we're going to be making Taiwanese braised pork rice bowl, which is Lu Rou Fan in Mandarin. And it's actually a very simple dish because you don't need that many ingredients. Mainly you need pork belly with the skin on and some green onions, garlic, star anise. And here I have white pepper, 5-spice, soy sauce, and rice wine. And also sugar, I'll be using brown sugar because I like the flavor. I also have deep fried dried shallots that you can add for also another layer of flavoring. And so we're just gonna prep these ingredients and then put them in a pot and braise them for about an hour. Mainly we want to soften the pork belly skin so then the gelatin kind of creates this gooey consistency. So let's get started. Gotta put my hands to work. I'm thinking maybe. So first we're gonna cut the green onions into small pieces. These are already washed. And it feels strange to me, like I'll never shake in earth. Now we're gonna do garlic. So garlic, essentially you just wanna cut them into smaller pieces, very small, like minced garlic type. Okay, so now we're gonna cut up the pork belly. This piece is about 2 pounds, 2.2 pounds. And you know, you want to ask for the whole piece with the skin on. So this is the skin. Okay, so now they're in strips. Gonna cut them into smaller pieces. I felt it lately. I think it's time to go. Body's aging. I'm young and getting old. I think it's time to go. So growing up in Taiwan, I actually didn't eat this braised pork rice often, Lu Rou Fan, because it's actually really fatty, because it's like pork belly. Look at all the fat. Growing up, I actually liked eating noodles a lot more, so I would probably have the noodle version of this, which is just you cook a bowl of noodles and then you put the sauce over it. Okay, so now we're gonna turn on the stove and put your pot on. Wait until it's warm. You don't need to put oil in it because pork belly has a lot of fat. So we're just gonna use pork belly directly. Get out of time. Put the heat on high and just kind of stir fry it for about 5 minutes to 7 minutes, depending on the amount you have, until the pork belly turns white or lightly golden yellow. So once the pork belly is pretty much cooked, we can add in the garlic now. So garlic. And now we add in the green onions. So now we're gonna add in the shallots. So now after the shallots is mixed in, we're gonna add the brown sugar. Soy sauce. And then wine. Look at the color of this, it's so pretty. lastly, you're gonna have some white pepper for taste. And then I'm gonna have 5 spice. If you don't have 5 spice, it's fine. It doesn't really change it that much. So just make sure you add enough water to cover just like the top of the pot. So after you add the water, then this is the time for you to add the star anise. I don't like the star anise taste, so I usually go like at least 2 to 3 of them. If you don't like a very strong, I guess like Chinese herb taste, then you can just do 1, or you could not have it if you don't want to. So put it in the mixture. And so we're just gonna wait until this pot brings to a boil. Okay, so after it boils, then you can reduce the heat to small. And then we'll cover it and wait for it to braise for about 30 to 40 minutes. So while this is braising, we'll start with rice. And I'm using a pressure cooker, so it'll be much faster. I normally like to cook just more rice and put the leftover in the refrigerator for fried rice later, so I don't have to make it every time I want some rice. So we're just gonna go with maybe 4 cups of rice today. And for white rice, the water to rice ratio is usually 1 to 1. So that's pretty easy to remember. But make sure you wash the rice first, because they're usually not pre-washed. Make sure it's locked and the vent is closed. And then I just put on rice. And it says 6 minutes, but it does take a while for it to pressurize. And then it will be 6 minutes. So normally it's about a 15-minute process. So it's been about 45 minutes, and now let's check. Whoa! Perfect. This is great. It's very cooked down. It's soft. Now we can begin to plate it.
I'll be in Wisconsin, where my childhood was found. I've been talking about getting out of town, or out to the mountains, where I can put my anchor down. I'm gonna get out of town. I'm going crazy. Gotta put my hands to work. I'm thinking maybe I'll find it in the dirt. And it feels strange to me, like I'll never shake in earth. I'm gonna put my hands to work.